I think three values of Splento that resonate with me most is the ability to make mistakes and learn from them, trial and error. You know, nothing you do is truly a mistake because you can learn from it and you move forward. The second value would probably be the flexibility, the nature of the company. So we're very flexible in terms of where it is we work, how we work, as long as we get the job done at the end of the day. And the third one will probably be the diversity of the company, the fact that everyone that I work with is from all different corners of the world and how we all get on well and learn from each other.
For me, it's the level of teamwork and the way that we all work together and the family mentality that we have within the company, the way that we're always pushing each other forward to try and get the best out of each other, and then just the way in which we're also pragmatic with each other and being honest with each other. I think it's so vital, and I've only experienced nothing but great things with everyone.
The three values would be reading, as I think it's true that we always read to learn more. Critical thinking, so we always think why before we do certain things, and accepting failures, because when you fail, that's the way to learn mistakes.
So integrity, definitely, that's a very important one for me. Honesty and the critical thinking. I like how I can question anything, and if I feel like I have an idea that could help benefit the team, I feel it's always valued.
I think for me personally, it's a lot about integrity. We have a very strong sort of moral sense about the whole team, and it's not something that has to be cultivated throughout us. It's just natural with a lot of the people that we hire. I would also say that the honesty as well. There's a lot of honesty in the team. You know, if someone's not happy, then they'll let you know, and it's not that you feel like you can't say anything. There's always this sort of entire environment of if you are honest, then we'll be honest with you, and I like that. And I think most crucially for me personally as well is that we're not afraid to make mistakes. We're not afraid to fail with everything that we try. And if you do make a mistake, then it's not about punishment, it's more about sort of how can we move forward together and get the right result that we want. So yeah, I'd say that's for me personally at least. I can't speak for everyone else.
I would say that the three values of Splento that resonate with me specifically the most would be initiative, focus and forward thinking.
So I've worked with Alex Webb, he's my manager. His three best qualities, he's not going to like me off this interview. He's incredibly understanding, so if any of us do make a mistake, he understands where the mistake came from and how we can rectify it. He is very motivating, so he will definitely give us the shove up the backside that we need to get the job done at the end of the day. And he's also organised.
I worked with one of my lovely friends now, Freya, and her three best qualities are just incredible time management, amazing attention to detail, and then always being such a bright personality, just bringing so much energy to every call and every piece of work that we do.
I work with Alex. His best three qualities would be he's motivated, and he knows when to have fun but also knows when to be serious, and lastly he's a kind person, which is really good to have when you're working with them.
Okay, so my manager is Alex. He's the main person that I work with. The quality I like most about Alex is, as I said, I can question him as a manager. Obviously I'm not a manager, and he always takes it on board. He never just shuts it down. He will listen to me, and to be fair, he's actually made some changes. So I feel like I'm valued as part of the team.
So I work mainly with my team for the Splento app, so that would be Georgia, Gabrielle and Sarah. I'd say that lumping them all together into a group of people and ideals is quite difficult, but also that's one of the best things about the company as well, is diversity. You know, we're a diverse bunch. There's a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, and we try and celebrate that as best we can. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. There's some pressure points, but again, we move forward. It's like a family, you know. So my team, I'd say the thing that I like the most about them and the sort of best qualities that they have is, again, the ability to tell me when they're not happy, the ability to tell me when they're struggling. And a lot of people sort of won't do that. They'll suffer in silence, and it's much more easy if someone gives you what the problem is to try and help them. And I would say again, the honesty that ties into it as well. And also just a general good attitude to whatever the situation is. You know, the attitude of my team, especially, I'm very proud of them because the attitude never changes no matter what. We have had some good runs, we've had some bad runs, and every time they've always come out with the same attitude, the same people, the same sort of, the thirst to keep going and keep moving forward. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I work directly alongside Nicola, who's our social media coordinator, and she was amazing. I would definitely say that her top 3 skills would be creativity, time management, and communication skills. She was really fab to work with.
The most valuable thing I learned in Splento was definitely, without a doubt, time management skills.
The best thing I learned with Splento was communication, just the way in which everyone is so forward and honest with each other. It just helped keep pushing me forward and developing my skills further, and without that I don't think I would have got as much out of the job as what I did.
The best thing has to be that everyone has a place and a role. My job is needed, so people need me to write blogs, and without that they wouldn't be able to promote what the company does.
I've learned, the most important thing I've learned, it doesn't sound like much, but just learning how to be part of a team and how to help that team grow and develop rather than just, I don't know, do the easy work. You can actually help develop the team, and that's what I've enjoyed the most and learned.
It's a very fast-paced working environment, and I think that's something that for me personally, coming straight from university, was a great learning curve to come straight into that kind of environment. And so I'd say my organisational skills are the thing I'm probably the most proud of learning. What I would say is that the thing that I've learned the most is how to deal with people in a lot of different ways, and not all of them good, not all of them amazing, in the way that a lot of times you're working with clients and things are going wrong and things are going well, and you have to be able to sort of move people along with you and take that part of that process. But the way that everyone's attitude is aligned in the same way, we're not working in, you know, against each other, we're all working the same parallel lines, is really good. So I'd say that that whole team is just, they allow me to do what I do, they allow the people above me to do what I do. It all comes from them. So I'm very proud of the way that they work. I'm very proud of the way that they handle me, firstly, because it's not easy. And so I would say that, yeah, they are just great.
The most useful thing that I learned at Splento was definitely learning how to create media lists. Lana was really helpful with helping me learn this, and it's been invaluable for progressing my PR career forwards.
My name is Gabriel, and I work in the Splento app department with Alex, and my position title is the Sales Development Representative.
My name's Patrick, and I am a creative videographer in the creative department.
My name is Sarah. The department I work for is the Splento app, and my position is a copywriter.
Okay, so my name is Georgia Williams. I work for the Splento app team. My position is a sales development representative.
My name is Alex Webb, and I work for the Splento app team. My position is junior product manager for the Splento app, and yeah, that's it.
I'm Freya, and I am the PR coordinator for Splento, so I work in the marketing team.